Hello, can you hear the sound of this music? It's the sound of wedding bells, the sound of music by people who are engaging into a new commitment in life. Something that many people do on a frequent basis while they may or may not know each other. What is it that drives us to get into a relationship and then years later decide that that's not what we want? That instead of working things out, there's going to be an arrangement for a divorce. That ugly word that never comes to mind when you meet somebody. First of all, think about this. When you first meet someone, you ask the questions of what if there was somebody out there for me with the same frequency, the same desire, the same sense of humor, and all the prerequisites that I admire in a man. Everything. What if? And then you meet that what if person with all the personality and all the requirements that you think perhaps you are looking for in your partner. Isn't that what happened when we're in love, when we meet somebody, whether you are a teenager or an adult or a mature person in their 50s or 60s? You meet someone, and it seems that for those who get divorced, we are missing certain characters within that person that we're not paying attention to. Or perhaps that missing link is within ourselves. It matters not when you get married, and it matters not to whom. You make the choices. However, it does matter why do you get married? So many people commit to this wonderful engagement of a contract that says we love each other, therefore we are going to get married. Then, years later, whether it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 years, something happened. Somebody is different. Someone is changing. Someone, if you're very young, is growing. And even adult, we grow. That's the process of life. The process of life is to grow so that you can begin to find that person that you are, the I am, the persona, the true human being that we're supposed to be. See, it is possible that when someone gets married, they don't even know themselves. They don't know their purpose in life. They don't know what is it that they desire. They have not accomplished their dreams. Because remember, they say there is a place where many dreams lay unfulfilled, which is the cemetery. So there is not a certain time for which we have to fulfill our dreams. They just have to happen. However, if they're not fulfilled, we feel that something in life, in our life, is missing. And it's not always possible for your partner to understand that. What if you aspire all of your life to be an actor or an actress, a singer, a dancer, a writer, a teacher, a lawyer, a doctor, and you get married and that dream vanishes away, but you still have in your subconscious mind that desire alive that says, why didn't I do this? But now you're committed. And let's say you have 2 or 3 children and you have a family, you have a lot of responsibilities, and you haven't fulfilled that dream. And one day you just wake up and realize that no matter what, that is what you want. And something drastic happened inside of you, which is a driving force to try to take you where you are supposed to be, regardless of the circumstances, of the people in your life, or what is going on. This happens often. And this is when someone make a transition and all of a sudden say, I do not want to be in this marriage anymore. The truth is that there is no lack of love. When you love someone, you love them forever. There is not such a thing as falling out of love. We are made from love, a loving circumstances, a loving situation, a loving encounter, a passionate moment, and we are nothing but love. That which we began with, we end with. Love doesn't vanish. What vanishes is our difference as human beings that we are and our desire to become our true selves. Therefore, when someone said, I'm not in love anymore, that's not true. Unless you hate, which is the absence of love, that's not true. We're not meant to hate. We create the idea that we hate someone. If you examine deeply and you go through therapy and you try to understand the reason why you hate, it's not there. It's not there. It's either lack of understanding, lack of compassion, or false belief in your subconscious mind. It is a false belief. So someone walks away from your life. What do you do next? Whether you're male, female, young, old, does not matter. What do you do? Did you try to find yourself, to redefine who you are? Did you try to fulfill your purpose? Of course, because if you don't, you will continue to seek for that missing puzzle in your life. Some people rebounds. They go from this relationship to the next, to the next, to the next, in search for love. They're not seeking love outside themselves. They're seeking love from within in the wrong places, trying to find approval, trying to find compassion, trying to find kindness and love in somebody else's space, leaving thyself space empty still. It's not an easy decision to walk away, to redefine oneself, and to go on in life trying to seek for that purpose that one is seeking for. I myself can tell you that it's very painful. However, it's not impossible. I found part of me in this. I decided that no matter what, perfect or not, correct or incorrect, misspelling or not, I was going to seek for that which brought me gratification since I was a child or a young girl in school. And that was to write, to put my inspiration in words. However difficult it may be for my audience to understand it, I still have done it and continue to do it. There are other desires and dreams that bypass me, and I thought that perhaps because of my age, it was too late. Nonetheless, I have fulfilled most of them. I can say that with all honesty. As Dr. Wayne Dyer says, do not let your dream die inside of you. In other words, find a way to express yourself. Understand the fact that if someone walks away from your life, or vice versa, if you walk away from somebody else's life, it's not a wrongdoing. We must allow others in self to be able to evolve to the most possible unlimited potential within ourselves, in us, that is there available in all of us, no matter what you choose to do. We must allow others to evolve, because by doing that they grow, they become individual, they're able to express themselves as they are supposed to, not hidden behind an ideology that says, I can do this, or it's not possible for me to do this. That has to be one of the most frustrating feelings in the entire world, for somebody not to be able to express themselves the way they have to or must in order to be thyself. So many people believe that loving somebody else is completing oneself. That without a person like Romeo and Juliet, I will die without you. It's not true, my friends. There is a you before there was that person, and that you must learn to exist within in the most authentic way possible in order for you to offer the same to somebody else. And what a beautiful ideology or parable is that. Without you authentically, you cannot offer much to someone else, not even love. Because while you think that you're loving someone and have to depart, something is missing, isn't it? Why is it that some people stay regardless of the situation? They go through the trials and tribulations to try to be there no matter what happens. Break it, make it, or not. In other words, they may be sacrificing their life and their true potential, and perhaps they're not. They could have found themselves, they could have evolved in the way they want to, or they have grown with this person to an unlimited, authentic individual where they want to be. And that too is beautiful. I don't criticize someone that stays because they are growing and they are themselves. I do, however, find something wrong with staying in a relationship where you're not happy, where you are miserable, where things are not moving forward, where you're not even growing spiritually, mentally, intellectually, or as a human being that you are. That is sacrificing thyself completely. Completely. Imagine if you have a child and you tell that child, you can do this, you cannot be this, you cannot do that. You are repressing, you are lowering their energy, their natural energy that says you are not capable of this because you don't have what it takes. Yet that child has to evolve in order to find out if it is true or not. That is what we can do with ourselves as adults, neglecting the fact that we have a mind and a subconscious mind that can take us anywhere we want to go. The truth is that when I wrote this book about a journey into the mind, I had no idea that it was possible for me to do the things I wanted to do, such as writing and reinventing myself in so many ways that I didn't even know were there. You see, I was neglecting my true potential, my purpose in life, by giving myself completely to someone else to love, to understand. Nothing is wrong with that. I can say with all honesty that I got what I asked for, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. One of the most important things in life when we choose a partner or we want somebody to be part of who we are as an individual is to find those characteristics that complement each other, whether it is humor, whether it is intellect, whether it is liking in some sports or cars or science or whatever that might be. You have to have something in common so that you don't have incomparable characters completely when you get to know each other. Because we don't know each other until we live together. And even then, there's so many secrets hidden that we don't want to reveal about ourselves. We don't want to divulge completely some of the things that we are or we have hiding because we think it may hurt somebody or it may not be accepted as it is or it may not be understood. However, when you become best friend, there's no hidden agenda, especially if you are dealing with a partner that is honest, understanding, kind, compassionate, and is there for you regardless of the circumstances. My friends, it's been a pleasure once again to share with you my opinion on the fact of why do we get divorced when in essence we have all these beautiful things in common when we meet each other and we are courting and we are falling in love regardless of our age, and then something drastic happens, which is growth spiritually, mentally, intellectually, and we become different, and then divorce happens. We cannot prevent, we do not control, we should not suppress, we should allow others to grow. It is the nature of life. We must be fulfilled individual. We must fulfill our purpose and we must grow. Thank you for tuning in into my Facebook page. This is Francis Mahan from a journey into the mind. It's been a pleasure as usual.